I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
I'm about to cook on this one. Yeah, I'm about to cook. Yeah. This just ran to me through my YouTube news feed, and I can't help but to respond to this immediately. I can't help respond to this. And shout out to the people from the Uncut Underground. Shout out to Thai City from the Uncut Underground Discord server. Yeah, because I'm about to go cook right now, and the second link, the links of the links is in the description box. Because there's about 2 videos I'm going to respond to. Let me go ahead and tell this to this lady who I'm about to respond to. And yes, this will fall under fair use. Yes, this will fall under fair use. So this is to the lady Tamara, right? Tamara Needy. Now I see her every now and then on these, on YouTube, and she's I want to say a Candace Owens wannabe, trying to be a black MAGA. And it seems that she doesn't understand that this country has a thing called, in our criminal code, our criminal justice code, it's called you are innocent until proven guilty. That's been enshrined for almost 1,000 years. That's if you are in an English speaking country. Let me say this again. In an English speaking country, Tamara, you're innocent until the court finds you guilty. But it seems that y'all's conservatives forgot about that, and why there was such thing called the English Civil War, why there was thing called the American Revolution, and yes, the American Civil War, which gave you and me as black people due process and equal protection of the law. Tamara, I'm going to be respectful to you with this live stream, but I want you to understand something. Without you putting things in a proper context, without you putting things where things should be, I consider you part of the problem. Let's go and play it.
Some breaking news. It's being reported that Karmelo Anthony has been accepted to college and he has started taking courses. I do believe that it was always he and
Y'all. Okay, so I just found out that Karmelo Anthony, if you don't know who I'm talking about, I'll remind you in just a second.
That's that Dick Oklahoma accent, y'all. Now, I'm a Texan, and we know what Okie sound like. We know what you Oklahoma folks sound like. But Tamara, let's continue, right? Because you about to say something that's going to be ridiculous, and I wonder when like you did this video, I wonder did you ever thought about this before you published the video? I'm just saying, let's keep it moving.
But Karmelo Anthony is now taking classes in college after he stabbed Austin Metcalf in the heart.
Okay. And yes, what happened to Austin Metcalf is a tragedy. It shouldn't happen. But there's something that you're about to do that I find very wicked. And many of you Christians, you so-called Christians, I'm saying so-called, what you're about to do is devilish.
You've got to be kidding me. And you won't believe what the young man is studying. I'm Tamara, you're watching the Tamara Neely Show. I would like to welcome back all my returning subscribers. And if you're new here, I would like to let you know I'm happy you're here. All right, y'all. So I hope and pray that y'all had a great weekend. My weekend was really good and got to spend some time with some friends and do a little bit around the house and everything. So great weekend on my end. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend. We've got great shows planned for this week. Looking forward to sharing some updated content with you guys. But before we get into any of what's going on with Karmelo Anthony, let's quickly say a word of prayer, because on this show, we believe that prayer is our first resort and not our last. Lord God, I thank you for today. Lord, I pray for Jeff Metcalf, Megan Metcalf, the entire Metcalf family, and the Frisco ISD community. Lord, I know that they are going through a whole bunch right now as they are processing the grief of losing Austin Metcalf, Lord. I pray that you be with them right now. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay.
Let's stop right there. This is what I'm talking about. Now, Matthew chapter 5 and the 44th verse said, "But I said to you, love your enemies." Because since Mr. Anthony Anthony right there, Karmelo Anthony is your enemy in your eyes, right? Since Mr. Anthony is an enemy in your eyes, so let's see, if you're a true Christian, you should practice what Matthew chapter 5 verse 44 said. But I said to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, and do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you. Explain that. Explain that. I'll wait. See, you can't go around here, Tamara, and talk about you are a Christian and then you're trying to use the Lord's name in vain by not practicing. Yes, it's good to pray for Austin Mathcast and his family. That's commendable. But in the same breath, you didn't pray for Karmelo Anthony, and you didn't pray for Karmelo Anthony's mother and his father. But you pray about everything else except for him. You see how that worked? Yeah, she is an Okie. She's from Oklahoma. Anybody from Texas? See, some of y'all thought though that was a Texan. No, that's an Oklahoma. That is an Oklahoma. That's straight Oklahoma right there. That's straight Oklahoma accent right there, Vita. And yes, unlike most people, I'm gonna be respectful to her. Okay, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna be a gentleman with this. Right? Yeah. You got that right, Vita. You got that right, Vita. See, y'all don't send me stories like this. Don't send me videos like this because you know I'm about to go on. I'm about to go in. Yeah, but anyway, because the first time I saw her, I thought that was a white woman talking. All right, because the first time I saw her video was last year or so. It was over a year, right? I thought that was a white woman, and I was like, wait a minute, who? Because I pushed play, and all of a sudden I saw this black girl. I said, wait a minute, where is the white girl at? And that's her talking, you know. You want me to cook, huh? You want me to cook? I know. It's you know. I want to do the whole Christian thing and rebuke her in the name of Jesus. I really don't do her like this at this point, right? But let's continue.
So I wanted to show you guys this video. Somebody on TikTok sent this to me. Shout out to TikTok. And I want to get your thoughts on this. And then we're going to check in on Sarah Fields and her reporting because I had to fact check and make sure that I'm getting accurate information. And then we will get to Karmelo Anthony's measure, which is, I mean, absolutely crazy.
She didn't say she said measure. She said major. I hope y'all understood what she's saying because that is a thick ass accent. I'm just telling you. Let's keep it moving.
Let's go.
His family's intention for him to go to college, and his upcoming trial is not stopping him from that.
Girl, I don't care if Karmelo Anthony's family's intentions were for him to go to college. Karmelo Anthony enrolling in college and now taking classes goes to show that they're not taking this process seriously. He already gets.
Wait. So you telling me he should just be at home wasting away? You telling me he should be at home wasting away? Tamara, you think that he should just sit at home, wasting whatever time he got left of his youth away? But when hold on, let me dial this back. When Mr. Rittenhouse, I'm about to go here with this. When Mr. Rittenhouse went to college in Arizona, y'all didn't say anything. When Kyle Rittenhouse was denied at at the University of Texas, you on the right was sitting on YouTube and on Twitter having a fit. Well, what's the difference? I'll wait. Now I know what you're going to say. Well, the people Kyle Rittenhouse shot was a known sex offender. I give you that. I give you that. But at the same time, the boy was not of age, and second of all, that's really his child endangered by the mother. That's a single mother, by the way, that y'all always like accuse black women of doing. See how this argument works. See, this is the reason why I need to be on these debate stages with the Charlie Kirk. Oh well, too late. With the I like to be on the debate stage with people like Steven Crowder and them. You can't debate these points I'm about to make. Now, you already messed up, Tamara, by praying a prayer, which is commendable, but yet you didn't do what the Lord tells you to do as a Christian woman. Pray for your enemies.
Gets to sit at home after he stabbed Austin Metcalf in the heart for no reason. Austin Metcalf, all he did was school tent till he continued to instigate the situation by saying, touch me and see what happens. Then he said, punch me and see what happens. And then unbeknownst to Austin Metcalf, Karmelo Anthony pulls out a knife and stabs him right in the heart.
Right. But ma'am, he'll help you out with this. We only going by police reports at this point. There is no trial yet. And is this young man, Karmelo Anthony, is he a threat to society? And I want you to know something though too. She hadn't brought up the other case that happened in Texas, 100 miles away, when it was a white kid that stabbed an Hispanic kid. Similar situations, but she ain't talking about that part. I forgot the name of that case because they went to trial earlier this year. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
And this young man gets to sit at home while he's waiting for the trial to start in 2026, and now he's enrolled in college. What sense does this make? Like, I don't understand how this is even allowed.
I believe.
Well, I mean, he's innocent until proven guilty, and since he's had bail money, right? People are given bail to do what? To raise money for a defense. So therefore, he's going to college to help raise money for his defense. Geez, I mean, we live under an English code, an English criminal code. What you talking about? It's common law, English common law. That's where the American justice system is based upon.
That at the time that this entire incident happened, that he was somewhere around a 3.7 GPA. I'm not exactly sure what college he's at, what his major is.
We know what college he's at. We know what his major is. We're going to get into that later. But I'm playing this because somebody sent this to me on TikTok, and I appreciate all of y'all on TikTok. Y'all can go follow me. I think I'm at the.tamara.neely.show or something like that on TikTok. And y'all, I'm sorry I've been kind of slow on there. I haven't really been posting and uploading on there as much as I should.
Yeah. And the reason why you've been slow because you've been going after Candace Owens. You've been dragging Candace Owens for ever since Charlie Kirk, ever since Charlie Kirk's death, and ever since Candace Owens had been dragged by Turning Point USA. You decided to jump on the bandwagon. Candace is trying to expose that certain country in the Middle East and their dealings with Charlie Kirk, and you try to get at Candace Owens. That's why you've been ignoring your emails. That's why you've been that's why you've been slow at your emails. So anyway, let's fast forward today. That's what's going on. Let's keep it moving.
it's a lot. And I run this show completely by myself for the most part. And so when I'm having to manage multiple accounts, it can be tough, but eventually we're going to get a team who can help me with the editing and everything. And
Yes,
maybe you're
yes. It's Turning Point USA. Say it with me, Tamara. We know they need a fresh. They need a replacement for Candace, and they're on the way to help you out. I know what's going on because Candace is on her way out.
watching this and you're good at editing, and reach out to me. My email is in my bio and everything.
Uh-oh, what happened? What happened?
And everything,
Okay.
so y'all can email me. But anyways, thank y'all TikTok for not leaving me hanging on this news.
And what classes he's currently taking. I actually have a call later on this evening, and I am going to see what details I can get about his college journey. As you all may know, at one point there was a petition to stop Frisco ISD from allowing Karmelo to graduate from high school, but the Frisco ISD superintendent allowed for him to actually receive his high school diploma. I'll be back with more info.
And the crazy part about this is you've got Carmelo Anthony supporters all on board with this.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to watch a quick clip of this lady celebrating this news. And the thing is Austin Metcalf, he doesn't get to go to college.
We know that. We know that, man. We know he's not here no more.
His family didn't get to see him graduate high school.
And we understand that. That's sad.
And you got all these black people who are on board for with Carmelo.
Uh-oh. Black fatigue. She's about to go into the black fatigue right now, ladies and gentlemen. She's about to go. She about to smooth into the not smooth. I'm sorry. I'm looking at her skin. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I'm looking at that chocolate skin. I'm sorry. Let me. It's my sinful nature, y'all. But she's about to move into she's about to move into black fatigue, and for those buttermilk biscuits, though. By the way, let's keep it moving, though.
Anthony, who are praising him. He's a hero. He's this and that. And it's just like crazy to me because I'm like, you have that much hatred in your heart.
Whoa. You got so much hatred in your heart. Baby girl. Sweetheart. Didn't you express your hatred about praying about everybody else except for Kamala Anthony? Well, I'm calling Kamala Harris. I mean, Karmelo. Bear with me, y'all. I'm messing up my words. I'm country, y'all. Kamala Anthony and his family. And then you pray for the entire community of Frisco, Texas, and Austin Metcalf and his family. Yet you did not pray for this young man and his family. So you're doing it out of hate yourself.
That you are so, on board with what this young man did, which was totally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Taking somebody's life when he was not in imminent danger. There was no imminent threat. Austin Metcalf didn't have a knife. He didn't have a weapon. He didn't have any of that. But Carmelo and
it's legal to have a weapon because and yes, in your state, because you in Oklahoma, is Second Amendment. We can carry knives in the state of Texas because we are Second Amendment friendly over here, Tamara. And I'm sure there's tons of young men who don't carry guns, but they carry knives. Most of us have done that. So what's wrong with that?
Anthony had pride in his heart and he wanted to take matters into his own hands. And you've got
wait, hold on. Pride in his own heart. No, wait, hold on. We don't even know that. We don't even know if he got pride in his heart. Are you a mind reader? Are you like the Lord who knows what in thy heart? That's up for God to know what's in somebody's head and what's somebody's heart. And first of all, we have no trial to determine the facts. Yet you just going after second-hand, third-hand information.
these black folks who are praising his actions. And I just don't even understand.
Wait. We what? We what? Wait. We what?
His actions. And I just don't even understand. And you've got these black folks who are
the what? The black folks? Who is these black folks that like you are referring to? Why does it have to be black? Why can't it just be folks? Why can't it just be people? Why do it have to be black? Why you want to add a racial component to something that we don't even know if it's racial or not? It could be just one, So anyway, let's keep it moving.
Praising his actions. And I just don't even understand it. It's absolutely unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Once or if I get a little bit more info, like and share this post, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
Okay, so here's the lady I saw on TikTok over here just celebrating this foolishness.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I want to jump on here and let y'all know that Karmelo Anthony is taking college classes. And these people is fired up, y'all. They mad. I told y'all, they can't do nothing. All of heaven is backing Karmelo.
Really. Okay. Now, she about to say something. Let me get rid of this ad. Let me get rid of this ad. This ad's in the way. She about to say something.
No, ma'am. See, I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about. When you look at the facts, which we've gone over the police report several times on this channel, you're welcome to go back and look at the other videos. I've done several videos over this case.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing in that police report points to the fact that Karmelo Anthony was doing what he did in self-defense. Nothing in the police report points to that. But yet you have black people on the internet celebrating Karmelo Anthony taking the life of a 17-year-old young man who was a D1 athlete recruit who had the rest of his life ahead of him, all because they don't like white people.
Whoa. Did like this woman right here say anything about white people? I don't think she did. I have to go on her TikTok and see for myself. But did Karmelo Anthony stab Austin Metcalf because he's white? Now, who is playing the race card? Now, I did not. Now, I'm not. I didn't say anything about race, ladies and gentlemen. She did. The point is, and this is what she don't seem to grasp, right? This is what Mrs. Neely. I think that she's a Mrs. I think Mrs. Neely don't seem to grasp the concept of innocent until proven guilty. Until proven, you're innocent until proven guilty. That's the American way of life. Okay. It's part of the Magna Carta, and the Magna Carta is within the United States Constitution, ma'am. I think that's what section, article. I'm trying to say Article 3 of the United States Constitution when it talks about the judiciary. Just saying, keep it moving.
That is unacceptable. And it's crazy to me. And so I want to go to Sarah Fields' Twitter really quick, on her X account. And I want to look at what Sarah Fields has reported on this, because she reveals Karmelo Anthony's measure, which is wow to me. So let's go look at that. All right, shout out to Sarah Fields for staying up to date on this case. I know you guys have sent me some of her posts and things like that, and somebody even emailed me about her personal life, which that's not what we're doing on this show.
Let me read what Koja Malik said. She said the brother, which is Austin Metcalf's brother, said Austin grabbed Karmelo's bag, and that is a robbery and a felony. The brother needs to be charged because it is in the commission of a crime. Thank you. Thank you, Koja. You see, I'm not really celebrating that a person lost their life. That's not the point. The reason why I have a problem with black conservatives concerning, and conservatives in general, concerning Karmelo Anthony is the idea of this public lynching, being part of a public lynching. What's up, DOD? I appreciate it, DOD. I appreciate it. This is a public lynching. That's what many of us are against, Miss Neely. Tamara Neely, this is what we are against. A public lynching online. The scales must be balanced. If we burn, they burn. Oof, oof. Let's keep it moving.
I think that she's been doing a good job as far as reporting the facts on the Karmelo Anthony case. And I don't keep up with her page enough to care about what she's got going on. I've seen a little bit of the drama and all that, but that's not my business. That's not when I come on this page.
Wait, stop it. But you wasn't Candace Owens' business. You sure it wasn't Candace Owens' business, because I see what you going after Candace Owens on your channel though.
For I just wanted to see what she had to say in her update. So here she says, update, Karmelo Anthony, who is currently on house arrest for fatally stabbing Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet, is enrolled in Morehouse College online classes and is reportedly studying criminal justice. Why in the world is Karmelo Anthony studying criminal justice?
Well, the same way that we have a convicted felon in the White House who won a second term. We have a convicted felon who is passing laws and sending the National Guard to certain black dominated cities. See, you can't have this argument both ways, ma'am. Come on. You can't have this argument both ways, sweetie. And you look cute right there. I'm telling you right, you do look cute right there. But anyway, you can't do that. No. Sorry.
Like, I don't even understand. Like is this a joke? He's studying criminal justice for what?
Well, our president dodge the draft, but he's issuing bomb strikes on boats on Venezuela. These, I'm using quotation terms, Venezuelan boats in the middle of the Caribbean. Just saying.
Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ads. Get out the way, ads. Because I'm loving this.
For what?
Because
like
it's called the American dream. What if he gets off and becomes a lawyer? What if he becomes a judge, ma'am? What even if he goes to prison and comes out and becomes a lawyer? You know, you can be a lawyer and have certain time in prison. I hope people know that, right? You know, that does happen. I mean, what's going to stop him? I mean, we do have a president who is a convicted felon who, you know, who's now our commander in chief. So what?
This is, to me, this is just really upsetting. This is absolutely upsetting, and it's a slap in the face to the Austin Metcalf family, to Austin Metcalf's family. So, she goes on to say this flyer is being circulated by Karmelo Anthony supporters. Morehouse College is a private, historically black liberal arts college for men located in Atlanta, Georgia, and is estimated to cost approximately $30,000 per year. Texans have wondered why a family that claims to fear being targeted has made their lives so public. This is your America.
Whoa. Make the lie so public? No, blame the news outlets that made it public, and blame Steve Crowder, blame Matt Walsh, blame Charlie Kirk. Yes, Charlie Kirk. Yes, I know people, you demonize the dead man. No, Charlie Kirk was talking about black fatigue when this happened back in March. Or was it February? Back in February, March, y'all call this black fatigue and talking about black fathers need to be in the household. And even though come on, Auntie is a product of a two-parent household, by the way. Y'all want to use those stereotypical tropes on black people.
And here we have Tiffany Binions, which is one of
and by the way, she's missing a fact here. He's taking online courses at Morehouse. Morehouse actually talked to me though the other day, because I might be going back to college, because, you know, I need a hustle, according to Don Gordito, according to that idiot named Don Gordito. But anyway, I might be going to Morehouse online. Just saying, might take online courses at Morehouse. But anyway, that's a whole other different topic. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
Karmelo Anthony's Tiffany Billions, who is one of Karmelo Anthony supporters, and she posts a lot of content about him. She had posted this: Karmelo goes to college. And it's just like Karmelo Anthony has done the unthinkable. He took someone else's life.
And?
Which, for no reason.
We don't know, though, it was for no reason. But according to, it was the brother that took his bag that started the altercation. See, you include that in that though. But thank you to Coach Malik to remind me of the police report, because I had not freshened up on the police reports for the past 5 months.
And you got black folks over here celebrating it. And so,
why do they have to be black? See, why are you trying to play the race card? I gotta ask, are you comfortable? You know what? I'm not gonna say that. You know what? I'm gonna take. Thank God, I had the wisdom to stop my tongue, because I'm about to go there with it. But no, I'm leaving it alone.
Sarah Field says, in order to attend this school, you must have a high school diploma and have completed college credits at a regionally accredited institution. Regional accreditation, this is most widely recognized and accepted form of accreditation. The U.S. has 7 regional accrediting bodies, and any college with accreditation for one of these is considered academically equivalent to another. In She goes on to write.
Well, no. I want y'all to understand something. Now, I never attended a HBCU, right? I always attend a public white institution, right? I'm a product of a white school, right? Excuse me, I'm drinking water here for a minute. Y'all bear with me. I want y'all to understand something. Homecoming week is coming for a lot of your HBCUs. October is homecoming week for a lot of HBCUs, and just as many universities and colleges. And I want you to understand something. MAGA has already passed out. Turning Point USA and MAGA and the fearless debaters, whatever they call, they're going to HBCUs now. They already passed out flowers that they're going to go over there on homecoming week. I'm just gonna let y'all know what's happening. You know.
He would also needed 2 letters of recommendation from professional or academic references who can best speak to his ability to be successful in the program. And as I said earlier, I didn't even see this comment. This person says, the murderer is studying criminal justice. Is this a joke, right? And Sarah Fields goes, the irony is rather insane. And somebody changed it to Karmelo goes to prison, because that is where he's headed. You don't get to take the life of somebody and then you get to have this, like, it may seem like everything's going all right for him right now, but justice will hopefully be served.
No. Scroll up, scroll down. See, you saw white people say some racist, and you want to sit there and try, we gotta, yeah, whatever.
All right, y'all. So I just wanted to give you that quick update in the Karmelo Anthony case. Let me know what you think about these updates. Isn't it just crazy that Karmelo Anthony is enrolled in college and he's studying criminal justice?
Oh yeah. Kamala Anthony's GPA is at 3.8. So if he got a 3.8 GPA as a high school student, I think he's eligible to go to college whenever he damn well please. That's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? You know, he can attend and enroll to any college he damn well please. If he got a high enough GPA, you act like he's some Doug who sag his pants and sing, try to, and talk about he got tattoos all over his body and he got two, 3 kids by 4 or 5 women or something like that. Come on now. I hope he starts suing. I hope that organization starts suing people like Matt Walsh and Turning Point USA and Steven Crowder and people like Jason Whitlock. I wish certain content creators get sued behind making statements and racializing things that would happen. What happened between Kamala Anthony and Austin Metcalf.
It's absolutely unacceptable. I love. Thank you for watching this video. And
yeah. But let's go over here, right? Let's go over here. Now, I want y'all to shout out to the Black Capitalist, Black Capital channel, Forge and ADOS. Oh, here we go. Yeah, ADOS, FBA. Oh my God. Anyway, I find this funny right here about Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA disciples tear into the Vivek Ramaswamy, right? This is the same guy that Ann Coulter said, "You're not an American. I won't vote for you." Right. Listen to what they're about to do to him. These are young teenagers, and they tell them if it's not white, oh, see, it ain't all right. Watch it. They about to tear into him. And this is funny to me, right? This is funny to me right here. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. Hold on. I lost connection. Hold on. Can anybody hear me? Yes. Defamation is a crime. I want some lawsuits after this, though, man. Tomorrow, I want some lawsuits. If I had the phone number to the Kamala Anthony's defense fund, I tell listen, y'all need to start suing Jason Whitlock, Matt Walsh, Turning Point USA. Was since Charlie Kirk is dead, go after Turning Point USA, go after Candace Owens, and so forth. Hold on. It says, okay, now let's play this real quick because I'm about to end it right here. Let's play this real quick. You cannot be a real conservative. Your people did not build this country. You are not like us. Why are you masquerading as a Christian? I wonder if y'all can hear the video. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. But let's keep it moving. Whoa, then those who founded this country. The people, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Didn't Thomas Jefferson did not believe in a organized religion? But isn't he the founding father? Didn't wasn't there debates about, because some of the founders did not believe in the Christian, well, that wasn't strong on their Christianity. Let me be quiet. If y'all was real Christians, because Christianity in America, much like in the West, is a mile wide but an inch deep. So if y'all was Christians, y'all wouldn't have brought some people over from another continent against their will, and you forced them to build y'all's infrastructure, and then y'all wouldn't kill the red man. Y'all wouldn't go to Africa, get the black man, enslave him, and then kill off the red man over here. If y'all was Christians, see, built this country, right? I know. See, this is why history is very important. This is why education is very important, y'all. So black men, I mean, see, the black people I'm talking about. When I say black men, I'm talking about black people. When black people pick y'all's cotton, build y'all roads, pick y'all's tobacco for y'all's infrastructure, we built the White House. We gathered the marble for y'all's capital in Washington, D.C. Yet you said we build those people, and those slaves was not Christian that you forced your Christianity upon. And let's not also not be mistaken. The Chinese that practice Buddha, didn't they build the Intercontinental Railroad from the 1850s up until the 1880s? Just saying. See, you better learn your history. Oh. Yo, come on. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. They see right through you. Oh. Oh my God. Yo. Oh man. Yo. Hold on. Let me see what's in the chat room, y'all. Because this will be a longer live stream, but I got to hustle. Like Don Cordito said, Big J ain't hustling, so I got to hustle, y'all. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. This is funny to me, and if y'all want to donate, because Big J, you have a Cash App and everything else. Yeah. Right here is my Cash App. My QR code for my Cash App, and here is my Cash App right here. Y'all. That's if you want to. I'm not begging. I'm not begging for a Cash App. I'm not. But I'm just like, hey, if you want it, hey, I'm cool with it. But anyway, let me get out of here. And let me say this again to Mrs. Neely over there. Love your enemies. Matthew 5:44. That's all I got to say on that. So anyway, yeah, I wish he would drop it at Koja. I can tell y'all will bring the popcorn. Yeah. But anyway, but let me say something. If I find her going live, I'll let y'all know. I'll go on my community post and start tagging y'all. All right. Anyway, I got a couple videos I need to do, but first I need to hustle. All right. I need to hustle because Big J's not being a man enough to hustle. So yes, y'all. Y'all be easy. Yeah. Y'all be easy, and I'm getting my ass up on out of here because I got to hustle. See you next time, y'all. And I'm out. Oh, by the way, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, let me do this real quick. Yeah. Now I'm out. Y'all have a good one.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.